Yes, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter, the actual audio version to this podcast that can be found on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, also SoundCloud. The links for all of that is right below in the description box. You don't have to go far, just go down below and just click it, the links. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at doggydiamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. And if you're not getting the notification right now, it's your fault. We can't blame YouTube because, of course, they're not going to send out notifications for 250,000 people. I ain't important like that. So you got to make sure you go to www.theinterviewking.com. Sign up for the email list, man. It's that simple. You're just putting your email down. You're not going to get no emails but the content. It's not a spam thing. So just sign up for that and you'll get that email. Let's get to it. So as you file in, make sure you hit the like button. I couldn't finish this topic because YouTube was playing. They was playing with my stream. So I decided to come back and do a part 2 because the feedback that I was getting from part 1, I see a lot of things was misconstrued. So let me just put a couple of these individuals in their place. I'm up late. I just came from Hooters. I had some chicken. I'm all chickened up. But no, I've been at Hooters. That was a few hours ago. But I just felt like coming on late, you know. Anyway, I'm here. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter. This is the actual podcast. It's on YouTube right now, but it's also going to be an audio. I do audio as well. So I have an actual podcast, just not just a YouTube show. So I just had to come back on here to clear the air because, you know, sometimes you have mental midgets that just everything you say just go over their head, or they want to debate with you or act like they know me, or he said this and he said that. Listen, what I was saying was simple and plain. Many people got it. Many people who have a semblance of intelligence understand what I was saying. It wasn't all about me. It was about the East Coast, period. See, y'all seem to think when I speak about topics, I'm speaking first person. Sometimes I'm speaking first person and I can speak from my experience or some of my experiences. But some of the people who experience these mishaps in this culture, who speaks for them? What is the voice? Who is the voice for them? Okay, as many people in New York City, because I name names, as many people in New York City that deserve their just due as artists, DJs, producers, rappers that don't get their just due because it's people in New York that's not passing the torch. They're not showing no love. They're not looking out for people. So that's the people who I'm speaking for. Not only me, I done interviewed everybody who I want to interview because I seen one mental midget in the thing. Oh, all them interviews you did is, oh, I don't want to interview none of these people. I rarely interview people 2-3 times. Everybody knows that about me. I rarely interview people 2-3 times. Only reason why I interviewed Jim Jones and Mano again, because they was together. They was talking the Lobby Boys project, but that was a few months ago. But I find it funny that when I interview new people or people who so-called relevant in the culture, people will just look past that. They'll just say, oh, his channel is dead. He got a dead channel. How the fuck I got a dead channel with 250,000 subscribers? How could a channel be dead and it's growing every day and I do millions of views in a month? I done showed y'all my analytics before, but then I realized what this is about. YouTube has not come about the culture. YouTube has not come about trying to rectify the culture, the things about what's going on in the culture. YouTube came to diss the next person on YouTube. That's what this is about. It's not even about the culture. The rappers is coming. The rappers is coming. They're becoming YouTubers now. They're becoming podcasters. So many of us who's been doing this for a while, our position is in jeopardy because you got people with more popularity and more pull that's coming to take our position. So instead of us saying, you know what, we got to be careful because they're going to come in and try to take what we doing. Y'all sitting around talking about his YouTube is this, his YouTube is that. I'm like, yo, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that shit, because first of all, I got 4 or 5 YouTubes, but we're not going to talk about me. We're going to talk about New York City real quick. New York City, particularly the East Coast. New York City has not been kind to the tri-state. New York City has not been kind to Jersey. New York City has not been kind to Connecticut. New York City has not been kind to any other place but New York City. You have people in New York City, because when I say the East Coast, I'm really talking about New York City. I'm going to be real with y'all. New York City has not been kind to the rest of the eastern side. And the problem with that is now everybody is on some, the West Coast is taking over. These people taking over. Those people taking over. And the problem now is that it's New York's fault. It's New York's fault because there's a lot of talent all around, but who do you see that's up and coming? You know what's funny? Because I never thought I'd see a time where the women are winning in New York. It is the women. It ain't even the men no more. It is the women who are winning. You have Ice Spice. You have Lola Brooke. You got Billy B. You got Scarlett. You got different women that are winning now. And I'm happy to see that. You know why? Because at least if we going to deal with some bitch ass niggas, let's just deal with the women that really got the estrogen instead of the men that got the estrogen. Okay? Let's just deal with the women that's winning. So salute to all them ladies for doing their thing and coming up in this culture and not worried about these bitch ass dudes always trying to block people blessings and holding on to the culture and not passing the torch and not putting nobody else in a position. I talked to Billy B about this. I spoke to her, and what did she say? She said there's a lot of people in the culture that didn't help her, that don't want to help her. And you can say Ice Spice is garbage, but that's an opinion because everybody thinks somebody is garbage, right? It's always somebody that if a million people like them, one person to say, oh, they garbage, but Ice Spice could be garbage, but your man is nice. And somebody would think your man is garbage. So it's all subjective and it's all opinion. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that New York City has not taken care of New York City. All these dudes you see hanging around each other now have not gotten along for 10 years. Now they trying to be a band of brothers. They trying to get together, and it's virtually too late now. It's too late for y'all to stick together. Y'all should have been sticking together a long time ago. A long time ago, the way a lot of dudes in the West Coast stuck together, the way some of them came up together. I never thought I'd see Mano and Fab and Jim Jones and they ain't get along. And if they say they did, they capping. They ain't get along. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody's together and it's cool, I guess, New York United. But damn, why dudes wait till they 50? Y'all should have been doing that shit in y'all 20s and y'all 30s and y'all 40s and then bringing youngins in the culture. So when you want to sit back, you got some youngins that could come in the culture. So it's almost time for certain dudes to hang it up. And who's the next wave of New York artists coming out? There is none. It's women. Because when it's the little dudes, they get suppressed. If they not gang affiliated, if they not a part of this, if they not a part of that, they don't get the light that they supposed to get. Who's the next DJs coming up? Who's the next big producer coming out of New York City? I'll wait. Who's the go-to producer in New York City? Because in the West Coast, I could name a lot of people. In the South, I could name like 5, 6 producers. Who is the next big producer in New York City that's doing everybody beats, that got a couple of artists and doing their thing? Who is it? We can name them in the South. We can name them in the West. Who is in New York? So if you don't see something wrong with that, if you don't see who the next big DJ is that's breaking records in New York City, you don't see something wrong with that? You don't see the next big crew coming out of New York City that's about to take the whole game by storm? You don't see nothing wrong with that? That's why they running the Wu-Tang shit. They're going to keep running that because that's the last shit that we had. Who is the new people coming out of the town that's going to take this shit for the next 20 years? So if you don't see nothing wrong with none of this, if you don't see an issue with none of this, then there's something wrong with you. See, me, I'm good. And I keep telling y'all that. I'm not complaining about me. I'm good. I don't never have to do another interview in my life and I'm good. I don't never have to fuck with anybody and I'm good. And all y'all niggas coming in here talking some whack 100 shit, I want to say to you from the bottom of my heart, get off my dick and get off his dick. That is one person on the West Coast that don't even speak for the whole West Coast. And I'm saying something that's real shit. Because if you go look in my content before, I have content that says, did the New York City arrogance lead to the New York demise? This is not the first time I talked about this. But I know, again, some of y'all got helmets on. Some of y'all got to take mad pills. Some of y'all sleep all day. Some of y'all drink out of red cups. So you don't get it. This is not new what I'm talking about. But the point that I'm making is everybody, yo, we got to be on some New York time. We got to be on this shit. Who's in New York that's helping New York? How long Flex been on the radio? Shout out to Flex. He shouted me out. But shout out to Flex. But who's Flex understudy? Who's next in line to deal with the youth? Who's next? So again, I'm just asking questions. I'm asking questions that y'all should be asking because when y'all always, yo, New York, we this, New York. Man, this shit dead, man. This shit been dead. Last glory days in New York was probably Rockefeller. New York dead. It's the women running shit right now. This shit dead. Been dead. So again, it's not about me interviewing none of these people. See, y'all got it fucked up. It's not about me interviewing people. I'm just saying that if it's another platform coming out of New York City, why are they not all fucking with that platform? Who's the platform coming out of New York? It's people who's been holding on to the culture for years, for a long time. Respectfully, we should not see Fat Joe on Revolt. Respectfully. Why are you on Revolt? Why are you on Revolt doing interviews? Just really think about that shit. It's so bad that they keep the game in such a chokehold that they keep recycling the people. They go from rappers to podcasters to video dudes to shows. They keep the culture in a stranglehold and they don't let nobody in. Fuck me, I'm good. Let somebody else in. Let somebody else in. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? Y'all don't see nothing wrong with how they're recycling the same people over and over from this platform to this platform? They're DJs, they're rappers, they're everything. They're doing clubs, they're doing everything. Even they recycle the bitches. They recycle the bitches. The women are recycled. That's why she's with him this week. Then she's with him this week. Then she's with him. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with, all right, I might not particularly like their music. I might not like Brooklyn drill. I might not like Bronx drill. But shit, if that's all we got, why is that not pushed to the forefront? Why is that, oh, that's not hip-hop. That's not traditional hip-hop. So what is, niggas supposed to listen to y'all niggas and y'all niggas is 50? Y'all 50? Still talking about y'all outside? Y'all don't got no youth? Y'all don't got no youth? Come on, man. So that's why we saying, oh, this person is running this person is running that, this person is doing this, the South is winning. Of course the South is winning, because at one point you had T.I. doing records with Jeezy, that was doing records with Gucci. They even did a verses together that we thought we'd never see. It's people in New York that got beef that's never gonna do a verse. Listen, if motherfucking Jeezy and Gucci could do a verses, then goddamn 50 Cent and Ja Rule should have been able to do a verses. But here we is. We got Little Uzi Vert signing people. You got NBA Youngboy signing people. Those are babies. If the babies in the culture could sign people, how come these old heads ain't signing nobody and putting nobody on? Just really think about it. The babies got artists that they putting on. Quando Rondo come from somebody. The babies. And you got these old dudes that don't sign nobody. Then when they sign them, they beat them. They take their swag. They take their rap patterns. They take all their shit for themselves. Come on, man. So again, I don't want to hear, oh, the West Coast is doing this to us. Oh, the South is winning. No, it's us. It's us. It's not helping nobody. And look, I like Cameron and Mace show, their sports show. That shit is funny as hell, but should they be doing a sports show? Or should they be executives bringing in new talent? Making sure the talent is right. Should they be doing that? Or should they be doing a sports show? Or why they not doing both? So again, because these are the people that y'all anointed to New York. Y'all anointed G-Unit, D-Block, and Dipset. That's who y'all anointed. Frontmaster Flex, that's who y'all anointed. Y'all anointed Diddy and Jay-Z. So if we got D-Block, Dipset, G-Unit, Diddy, Jay-Z, and Funkmaster Flex, if those 6 individuals or collectively is not bringing in something new to the culture of the East Coast of New York, then what? Because y'all quick to say, oh, he got a building, he got this, he got that. Okay, so what? So what? Where the fuck is the talent? The talent in New York. Why are they not harnessing any new talent? Why is dudes going in TV and doing all this shit and then abandoning music after they done fucked it all up? We ain't gonna mention that. Fucked it all up. Gave niggas fucked up contracts. Did all types of shit. Fucked it all up. And then now, they all in TV. They all got podcasts. They doing shows and all that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get out of here. That's why I'm glad the ladies is winning. I'm glad the ladies are winning. Do I listen to that? No. But hey, it's something. So stop with all that. The West Coast, they're against the East Coast, and they trying to take down New York. New York took down New York. New York took down New York. Jay-Z signed people. He signed people from Philly, North Carolina, Philly. Who he signed from Brooklyn? Bleak? Bleak? So again, why do brothers have to go out of the country? Why do brothers have to go down south? They got to go to the West Coast. They got to go to a lot of shit. Look, hold up. You sound hella bitter, bro. Hella scorned. What am I bitter and scorned about? Because that's what I want to ask some of you bitch niggas. What am I bitter and scorned about? I'm good. My business is on the West Coast. I got a West Coast company. my partners is on the West Coast. So what the fuck are you talking about? I know I got more money than you, more stature than you, more fame than you, more everything than you. So what am I bitter and scorned about? Because I never said I was broke. I never said I needed anybody. I never said I was fucked up. I'm speaking for the people who can't speak. But you being stupid and want to come in here and just talk shit. If my overall message is you're touching on some truths, but your overall message is bitter and scorn. So get the fuck out of here then. If my message is bitter and scorn, what am I bitter about? I'm good. I'm good. But who speaks for these kids that are rapping their ass off and nobody is putting them on? I could only do but so much. I could only do but so much. Yo, suck a dick. How about that? Yeah, I'm bitter and scorned because you suck dick. How can somebody say you speaking the truth, but you bitter and scorned? Nah, you don't got to listen to this cat because what you going to do, I'm going to get you the fuck up out of here. As bitch niggas like you, I don't even got to address motherfuckers like that. I don't even got to address people like that. And you lucky I addressed you because now what he going to do, he going to go anywhere he see my name and hate in the comments because that's all these niggas do. I'm good. I done interviewed everybody. Y'all seen the interviews. I done interviewed everybody. I'm not begging nobody for interviews. I don't even want to interview none of these guys anymore. They don't got shit to talk about. I'm talking about who is the next generation of people from New York City that's going to take the culture forward, and who's responsible for ushering them in. The people who's responsible for ushering the new crop of talent in has not done their job. When on the West Coast, we could see YG, we could see all these people come in that we never heard before, and they doing their thing. And they doing their thing. In New York, what we got? What we got? What we got? So if Adam 22 could be on the West Coast and build a $5 million facility, that's like some multi-media studio. Why we don't got that out here nowhere? Why we don't got that nowhere? Nobody got that. Out of all the shit that Math Hoffa had did, and you know everybody give him his praise for doing what he's doing, he's in the fucking barbershop still. Nobody said, yo, why you don't, let's put him somewhere. Let's put him in a facility. Yo, you deserve to be in some shit. He's still in the barbershop. I mean, he might want to be, but nobody said, yo, bro, this shit is big. This shit is big for the culture. It's big for the city. We going to get you out of that barbershop and we going to put you in some state-of-the-art shit. Nobody said that in New York. Nobody said that in New York. All the billionaires we got, nobody said, yo, let's get him out of this fucking barbershop. Let's put him in a state-of-the-art facility. Let's improve everything. Let's get some shit. Nobody did that. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? That's all I'm saying. So when people say, oh, the West Coast, oh, don't trust whack. And again, listen, stop coming at me with this whack 100 shit. Straight up and down, because y'all act like I'm in the same fucking room with him. Like we hanging together, some shit like that. First and foremost, don't nobody in their life ever question my relationship with nobody or what you think my relationship is with somebody. Mind your fucking business. Mind the business that pays you. Talking about me and somebody else or somebody and somebody else is weird as fuck, because you don't even know my relationship. And if any of you motherfuckers could get him on the goddamn phone and talk to him, I bet you will. So stop capping. Stop capping. Tomorrow, yo, you, whack is don't let him manipulate you like I'm a fucking bitch. I look like I could be manipulated by a nigga that's my age. And what is there to manipulate? Just really think about that. Just really think about that. Yo, don't let him do this. Oh, you be with him. I be with him on fucking Clubhouse? See how weird y'all are? See how weird y'all are? Yo, he be doing this to people. How the fuck y'all give somebody so much power in the culture? That's what y'all did. That's what y'all did. So that's why he run amok. And that shit is fucking funny. You know why it's fucking funny? Because y'all did that shit. If somebody say something that you deem to be bullshit and untrue, it's bullshit and it's untrue. You're going to take it with a grain of salt, right? But the fact that, yo, he's trying to take down New York. New York took down New York. New York took down New York. That away, man. Thank you for the donation. Check out Mac Mean Hot Topic is never dead in New York, and I'm from Texas. So again, it's a bunch of internet shit. Like, this shit is internet shit. Listen, half of the motherfuckers who be talking, none of us never even been in the same vicinity. Seriously, it's all internet shit. It's internet shit. I take it personal when I've been in people's presence. I take it personal when I've helped certain people. I don't take it personal internet shit. I don't take it personal if somebody come on my comments and say, yo, Doggie Diamonds, you a bitch. Okay, you think I'm a bitch. Fuck you and your mother. We just gonna leave it like that. Oh, he disrespected you. He violated you. Violated? How the fuck could a nigga violate me verbally? Let's just be honest. Because he ain't say he was gonna knock me out and fuck me. But niggas will say, squash it with him. Get cool with him. That's how weird niggas is. Nobody could do nothing to New York. That New York don't allow to do. That New York is not allowed to do. Again, I can name all the fucking names. You got Fab. You got all these people. A lot of these niggas ain't put nobody on. I'm just being honest. I know, nobody don't really want to hear this shit. Motherfuckers gonna get mad. Gonna get their panties in a bunch. I understand. They're gonna be mad at me. A lot of them didn't put nobody on. A lot of them didn't put nobody on. So if you don't anoint a successor to you, when you go, who's supposed to be the successor? I'm just asking. Because when you look at me in this culture, I planted seeds all over the culture. Many of these motherfuckers that you look at was under my tutelage at one point. Seriously. A lot of them didn't put nobody on. That's why they still rapping. Where they low dude? I'm just saying. Don't blame me. Don't blame the West Coast. Don't blame down south. Don't blame nowhere. Blame yourself. Wade Cook, thank you for the donation. Truth spoken, we start mimicking other states when we the leaders of our culture. New generation weak as fuck. Yeah, because everybody wanted to be the king of New York. Everybody wanted to be the big dog. Everybody wanted to be this. Listen. All I'm saying, let some of these little dudes win. Let some of these little DJs win. Let some of these new producers win. It's New York dudes that do boom bap, but they'll say that shit is old. They want drill. They want this. They want that. Yo, you know what's some funny shit? 6ix9ine might have helped more niggas than some of these niggas did. Ain't that some shit? 6ix9ine might have helped more niggas than some of these niggas did. Ain't that some shit? 6ix9ine might have fed more niggas than some of these niggas did. Ain't that some shit? So for him to be a rat, that he is, for him to not really be about that life, which he ain't, he was breaking bread and making sure niggas was okay. If other niggas was doing that, he would have served no purpose. That's the New York that everybody's saying could never die, and we New York this and New York that. How come he had to come through and feed niggas? How come he had to do it? Because straight up and down, you already knew it was going to go wrong. You already knew it was going to fuck up. You already knew that. You already knew that. You already knew that shit was a accident waiting to happen. But look at it. If some of them homies was getting fed, they would have told that rainbow shit to get the fuck up out of here. But the fact that dudes needed ones and needed a way into the culture, he was allowed in because he was a cash cow. Think about that. I want y'all to ponder that. I don't know who y'all want to blame. I don't know who y'all want to point the finger at. But that's why he was allowed, because he was able to come with a bag. And what I'm realizing is that a bag takes precedent over any integrity, any morals, any values, any principles. Everything is about a bag. Now the bag is good, but what are you willing to give up for the bag? What are you sacrificing for the bag? And see, this is what y'all don't understand, right? Selling your soul, and I gotta be definitive with this selling your soul thing, because y'all keep thinking that it's this spooky shit. No, selling your soul is when you sell your morals, values, and principles for money. When you're doing some shit you ain't got no business doing for money. It's not always going in the back room and somebody violating you. It's not always some of these spooky ritual shit that y'all like. It's doing anything. It's putting on a dress. It's putting people in the culture that you know don't belong in the culture, but they're gonna bring money. That's selling your fucking soul. Okay? That's what selling your soul is. But again, we're in a situation to where, fuck it, if these motherfuckers not feeding me, then I gotta eat. So that's why it's anything goes now. That's why it's the way it is. And again, I know nobody gonna want to hear this shit. They gonna come keep talking some whack 100 shit, whack 100, whack 100, whack. I'm like, yo, y'all are fucking weird. Seriously. I didn't put him all over YouTube. I don't got 700 videos of him. I didn't do that shit. Y'all did that shit. So the same people who talking shit about me, why do you have like 10 topics about him on your channel? I don't have that shit on my channel. I did one interview with him. And then I highlighted one clip. And the other that shit was shit that when we was ops. But other than that, y'all report everything he say. So, of course, you don't think that's making him fucking bigger? You don't think 60 channels with his name in it is not helping him control the feed and control the timeline? But then you want to say, oh, he this, he that. But when you getting views off him, it's okay, right? And then you want to say, yeah, Doggie Diamond's channel was dead. Whack. Are you fucking stupid? I can show you interviews prior. He's like my least viewed interview. He's like my least viewed interview I did. Fucking Charleston White interview is at like 300,000. Charlie Rock LD is like 160,000. When I smoke Bozo, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? There's something that DMX said in Belly that I think y'all should listen to. He said, learn how to put the weed in the bag first and then get money. One of y'all main problems is that y'all have no idea how to really do this shit. Y'all think views and likes validate you. You think views and likes and subscribers make you something. Are you out of your fucking mind? When this shit go, nobody's gonna care about some of y'all because y'all didn't lay no fucking foundation in the street. Y'all didn't lay nothing in the culture. You're one in a million motherfuckers doing the same shit. That's why some of us are who we are. So you could keep throwing stones at me. You could keep attacking me. You could keep saying shit. It's fine. I'm never going to fuck with some of you bums. I understand. I get it. But as I fought for y'all, as I fight for y'all, see, it's fights that go on behind the scenes y'all have no idea about. Because you look at shit at the surface level. You don't even fucking know. You don't even know some of the fights that I've had in this culture, even with YouTube. Even with YouTube. For a lot of y'all rights. Y'all don't even know. When I boycotted some shit, y'all don't even know because everything is, yo, I gotta say this. I gotta do this. Yo, everything don't gotta be loud. Everything don't gotta be loud. Sometimes you have silent wars. And you have fights. And you win the fight and everybody benefits. Was y'all on YouTube when they cut everybody fucking ads off? Was y'all on YouTube? When they cut everybody ads off. Who had a channel then? I'll wait. Who had a channel when they took everybody's monetization away? Everybody. Everybody's monetization got taken away. And when they added the monetization back, they added the black urban YouTuber shit back last. Did y'all know? Oh, I forgot you wasn't on here. You wasn't on here. You just come and you look at niggas' numbers and say, oh, he don't get numbers. Y'all listen, y'all just need to stop that shit because I don't look at nobody fucking channel. I don't give a fuck what you getting and not getting. I don't care. That's what you do. If you got your fan base and you got your followers, salute to you. I've always went at Adam22 and Vlad. I've always went at them. Always. You know what you niggas is doing? You going at each other while they building $5 million fucking facilities. You trying to turn you trying to destroy another 1,000 there or 100 there. Motherfuckers getting millions off this shit. And it's people right in New York who got platforms. Motherfuckers get millions off this shit. Monthly millions. And you so busy trying to tear the next nigga shit down. That's another thing about New York. Everybody in New York with a platform is going at each other. They getting millions monthly. They get paid off of our degenerate nigger shit. We don't get paid for that. You don't get no money. I know y'all should be yellow. I know y'all should be yellow. You got to put in review and it says, after manually reviewing it, you're still not eligible for monetization. You don't think I know that shit? You don't think I know? So what do? You double down on the bullshit. You get mad because some of them AdSense checks is coming $200-$300. If you lucky. But if you do it right, that shit could be 20,000, 30,000. But no, everybody's fighting for supremacy, looking at people's views, calling people channel dead and all this shit like that. Are you fucking stupid? That's why y'all don't got shit. That's why you don't got shit. That's why you're never gonna have shit. I don't care what you do. You're never gonna have shit. You're never going to have shit. Because you don't know how to clap for other people. You don't know how to be happy for other fucking people. Me? Whatever you doing, fine. People like it. Who the fuck am I? But I don't like people in our culture that's not from our culture controlling our culture and getting all the fucking money. I don't like it. Because none of the shit that's on a lot of these guys' channel is cultural. None of it is cultural. So again, what I'm saying, before New York blame anybody, New York need to blame theyself. I tried. I had Forbes DVD. I put everybody on the site. Everybody. Niggas in the town was hating on me. They was hating on me. I'm a nigga from Brooklyn with one of the most major websites, and they was hating on me. And you know what they said? Yo, you know why people don't like you? Because you wasn't sanctioned. Fuck, I gotta get sanctioned by niggas that don't help nobody? So again, the funniest thing about that too is when I think about that, they're saying I'm not sanctioned, but the niggas who sanction people don't sanction nobody and don't help nobody. So you're just basically saying, damn, I'm mad that you figured it out. I'm mad that you found a way to be in the culture and report the culture, because my channel was all about interviews. It was all about bringing new people in the culture. It was, you didn't fucking hear, you didn't know who Skyzoo was and Torre and all of them. I brought them to the culture. I brought the conscious community to the fucking culture. But you ain't hear none of that shit. Let me see what this weirdo has to say. This how weird the nigga is. Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something. This how weird niggas is. Nigga cash at me to talk shit. Anyway. So again, you know how you could stop any infiltration? You know how you could stop any other culture from any other region? Because they already surpassed us. It just is what it is. But do you know how you could stop anybody from surpassing us? Any other region? Tighten the fuck up. Put these little dudes in the game. Put these young DJs in the game. these young producers. Stop giving them $200 for beats. And listen, and then these niggas in New York, man, stop fucking doing these beats over too, man. Start getting these little producers to dig in the crates. Stop fucking doing these beats over that we heard years ago. How y'all redoing classic records? That's why New York is losing. Where's the new classics? You think we want to keep hearing these records over and over again? Every time we hear somebody's album, it's a classic song that we heard already with some new drums on top of it. You think we like that shit? We don't like that. We need new classics. New York always made classic records. So now you got these kids and y'all paying these dudes like $200 and they taking a sample that we all love and throwing some 808s on it and you acting like you doing a new record. That shit is whack. That's why New York is fucked up. Stop doing that shit. It's corny. It's corny. I don't care how slow you slow it down. I don't care about none of that. Dig in the motherfucking crates. Straight like that. If you can't dig in the crates, hire some musicians. Straight up and down. All that. We don't want to hear these Jay-Z records that we love. Y'all recycling the shit over. Y'all recycling Been Around the World and not. Any record that was a classic, y'all want to fucking recycle it and throw drums all over it. And it's the same fucking song. So if you think we heard fucking Pun rhyme on something or Big L rhyme on something, you think you nicer than one of them? Even though they not here with us in the flesh, you think you nicer than them? You think your half-ass, simple-ass rhymes is better than what they did? You think we want to hear what you're doing over classic fucking songs? No, we don't want to hear it. Okay, it's a difference between sampling a classic song. They're not even sampling. And when I say a classic song, I mean the original sample. But once somebody sample, how you sampling from a sample? It's whack. It's corny. Y'all redoing shit. Records ain't even that old. How y'all redoing records that's like 10 years old, 15 years old? That's not old. Why y'all doing that? This shit is corny. It's whack. Nobody want to hear this shit. Nobody likes it. So, I'm not going to beat y'all in the head all night. I'm just saying, before you say this person do this person did this person did that, blame your motherfucking self and start holding people responsible. Start holding people responsible for fucking this shit up. Because respectfully, a lot of people who got positions of power in New York is not from New York. They might live here, but it's a difference when this shit is in your blood. It's a difference when you remember the guardian angels being outside. When you was little, the ice cream truck coming through. They don't know nothing about none of that shit. They don't know nothing about 3 flies up and tag and catch and kiss. They're not from that culture. They're not from that hot peas and butter shit. They're not from that. They came here when all that shit was dead. So, or everybody who's supposed to fuck with New York is not from New York. I don't care how long you live here. You don't know. You don't know about quarter waters. You don't know about 10-cent ices. You don't know. You don't know about Sunnydale juice and Sundews and good humor coming through every now and again. You don't know about that ding, ding, the ice cream man. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about corners in the projects or the elevators. You don't know nothing about that. So there's no way you could come to New York City, act like you know the culture of New York City, when that is the foundation that fueled the music. So if you don't know nothing about that, how could you know about the music? You're not from that. New York is a bloodline. It's in your blood. You can't move here. You can't get imported here. You cannot learn it. It's either in you or it's not. I can't move to another state and act like I know the state. I'm not from it. I didn't go to PS something. I didn't go to IS something. I don't know what it's like to have a preschool graduation. I don't know what it's like to have field day. Buttercrunch cookies, exactly. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about 25-cent chips, dollar candies. If you don't know shit about that, you're not from New York. You cannot come here and act like you could curate the sound, the music, and the culture, because you're going to be doing it from a corporate standpoint. You're not going to be doing it from the foundation. That's the problem. Pretzels from the pretzel man. Eating a motherfucking knish. Somebody said that with mustard. You don't know nothing about that. That's what fueled the music. That's what fueled the culture. So if you're not from that, how can you come here, move here, and act like you know? You don't know about the guards at the law school. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know about the rallies in Fort Greene Park. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know. You don't know about the Apollo. You don't know. You cannot move here and say, yeah, I'm from New York. I know New York sound. I know New York music. You don't know. You don't know nothing about now laters, jingles, starbursts, mambas, runts, nerds. You don't know nothing about that. Lemon heads, cherry clans, Boston baked beans. Ugh. You don't know nothing about that. So if you're not from that, if you don't know about A&S and McCrory's and even Conway's, if you don't know nothing about that, stop acting like you could come here and curate what the fuck we put together. Straight like that. And if you know about that, and if you from that, then you know where we came from. And you know we need to go back to some of them essence of when music was about reality, was about motherfucking struggle, was about awareness. If you from that, you know to mix it up. Everything ain't the club. Because all these DJs on the radio is just basically playing club sets. They're playing stripper music. They're auditioning for a club. That's why they play the music they play. So get the fuck out of here. You don't know nothing about none of that? You don't know about honey buns? Pause. No, that ain't a pause. You don't know nothing about that? You don't know nothing about beef and broccolis? You don't know nothing about 40 belows? You don't know nothing about that? So how the fuck are you here, Ebro? Rosenberg? Shit, even Charlemagne? Shit, even Sway? Respectfully. Glad was here. A lot of them have a power position in the culture of New York and not from New York. They didn't sit at nobody's feet to get taught either. They just came here and it was a work for hire. They got employed. They don't know nothing about the culture. There's a culture of New York that comes from something. From eating hairy ass chicken wings, French fries with mad ketchup and hot sauce on it from the hairy chicken wing spot. From Gray's Papayas, just going there for that and bouncing, not hanging around. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about Bazooka Gum. You don't know about Coney Island. You don't know about the Deuce. If you wasn't here for the Deuce, when the Deuce was the Deuce, before the Disney cleanup, get the fuck out of here. You can't tell me nothing about New York City. You can't tell me nothing. Straight up and down. If you wasn't here when the Deuce was the Deuce, way before the Disney cleanup, fuck out of here. Straight up. Pre-chicken spots, Starbucks and Whole Foods and Chipotle, and I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. You wasn't here for tokens? How can you curate the music? You wasn't here for tokens? Y'all wasn't here for tokens? Anyway, till next time, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Pew!